Alright everybody, we are back with another video. As you can see, a little bit different setup to start off the video this time because we are on the road to fish our half day of practice. We have a day and a half of practice that we get to do before a Sunday tournament, and I'm super excited for this tournament because it is the first ever solo tournament that I'm going to get to fish. It's technically a team tournament, but I'm going to be fishing it solo. And so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to practice a new part of the lake. I've only been to this lake twice, and this part that I'm going to practice on I've actually never been to before. So pretty excited to figure it out. Not the ideal conditions today. It is 51 degrees, and as you can see, I got my my bibs for under my rain jacket because it is raining out here. It's 51 degrees, the wind's blowing, and we're going to have this for looks like today, tomorrow, and possibly even the tournament day. So I think we got some plan to head out today and then hopefully find something better tomorrow if we don't find anything today, and then just go into the tournament confident, trying to have a good time. But stay tuned, guys. We are still about 30 minutes out, so it's gonna be a fun day, and hopefully we'll catch some fish for you guys. Stay tuned, it's gonna be a fun video. Alright, well, this isn't but about the second largemouth that I've caught today. He was in a little group with 4 or 5 other ones, just ran up there to eat, but he won't help for the tournament, but it's good to know that we can still catch him on some trees. Big old giant group of them out there. The last one I had on was a little bit bigger than that one. The last one I had on probably would have kept, but it came out of the trees, and see, they're just kind of nipping at it. I mean, they got my tail, but so far it seems like the better ones that if you can get them to eat are coming out of those trees, so we might try to focus in on those tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It is about 4:30, 4:45 this morning, and we're at the boat unit. We were letting everything dry out last night because it got rained. It got rained on for probably 3 or 4 hours yesterday. It's supposed to rain again today. However, I don't think it's supposed to rain as hard or as much, so that's good. It's still cold this morning, it's still windy. It's about 55 degrees and about a 13-mile-an-hour wind, so conditions are going to be just about the same. But we're excited to get after it this morning, so let's head over to the lake. guys, so made it to the first spot, and today I think we're going to start off with a little bit of a different setup. We're going to start off with a just the big old white jaywalker. And we're gonna fish this kind of shelf bluff wall and just see what happens. Well, we came up on our first pile that we wanted to hit, and so we made the change from the spook to this here, just a little craw. And first fish of the day. He's not big enough, they got to be 15 inches, but hopefully they're a little bit bigger once we get into this pile. There we go. That's a little bit better one. They got to be 15 to keep. I think he'll be pretty close if he doesn't go, but he absolutely hammered that crankbait. All right, guys, he's a line burner, but there's keeper number 1 on the day. Here's another one. Doesn't feel very big. Yeah, so a little one that won't help us, but on the crankbait we're starting to get to a little bit more chunk rock, and I think that'll help us, so we'll keep it rolling, hopefully get a keeper out of it. There we go, here's a better fish. Not sure if it'll keep or not. I think he's a little bit short. Kind of hooked him in the bottom of the jaw there. Felt a little bit bigger than he really was. Let me go ahead and put the board. Nope. And that's a couple fish really that we've had that were about in 10 foot of water, come up out of a tree to eat this crankbait. And we actually have a couple spots that have some trees on them that we might be able to catch some fish on. Here we go. Saw that one come up and eat it. I don't think he'll help us, but he might. We're gonna go ahead and measure him, but I think he's a little short, but he came right up off the bottom to eat that one. Absolutely crushed it. Another one on that little rock crawler though. I'm gonna go ahead and get a measure on him here. I think he's only about 14 inches. Yeah, he's only 14, so this one ain't gonna help us either, but we're gonna just keep the board out because it seems like we can catch them a little bit. Got to get some that are just a little bit bigger. There we go. We're hooked up now. This one looks to be a little bit better. Not sure. That one should go 15 there, guys. That's a better fish. Definitely than what we've been catching. I'm gonna go ahead and measure him just to be safe, but another fish on this little green rock crawler. Seems to be working pretty good this morning. That's a solid fish there. He goes 15 for sure, so here we go. Caught us a decent one there. That one will probably go around 2 pounds. All right, here comes the rain. I don't think it's supposed to rain. Hopefully it's not supposed to rain super bad, but we will see. There we go. That one will keep. Hopefully. Not hooked overly well. The good part is there's a handful of them down there. There we go. Hopefully that one will keep, guys. I think he'll be close. If it doesn't, looks like he should though. Mouth closed. There it is. Touching 15. All right. There we go, guys. Here's another keeper. On that little tube worm. I'm not sure about that one, guys. He might be a little short. Looks like he's probably only going to go at about 13, maybe 14 and a half, maybe. Sorry, buddy. I don't think he's big enough, guys. He goes 14 3/4. Look at that, guys. Man, that one really sucks. Can't use him though. Here we go. Last run of the day. There we go. There's a better one there, guys. It's a big old spot there. And the drop shot through in there. There we go. It's a big old fatty. Through in there with the drop shot. Oh, sorry, buddy. Through in there with the drop shot. Gotta make sure he measures. He's actually got a crawfish in his mouth still, but there we go. Should be number 3 or 4. Okay, everybody, so unfortunately my camera died there at the very end of the day. On those 4, we ended up having 824, so not very good. I mean, it was okay, you know, each of them averaged just over 2 pounds. It took about 15, almost 16 to win, so that's kind of unfortunate for us. I think we were doing the right thing, just maybe we were fishing the wrong area, but overall, we had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know I really enjoyed getting to fish my first ever solo tournament against a lot of doubles and, you know, full-grown men that are locals around here that, you know, we didn't beat all of them, but we beat some of them. And the main thing is that we had fun, had a good time. So if you guys like these videos, make sure to comment, share it with somebody, and make sure to subscribe, guys. It really helps out the channel. Follow Protein Seeker for more videos like this. See you later.